this is not an excuse to stop right here and quit, but it's definitely a low point right now. Okay.
Hey guys, I've got a silly idea. What if I circumnavigate Montreal on my bike? So the plan is, it's Friday, and I want to do this either late today, if I want to start at nighttime and not sleep, or early tomorrow on Saturday. It should probably take 8 hours, but we'll see. I'm no biker. I'll buy some snacks, get some Gatorade, put on my knapsack, and bike on Old Rusty. And we'll see how it goes. It is now Sunday, 2 days later, and I have snacks. Gatorade. I've already been drinking this. I'm very not disciplined. Another Gatorade, so it's supposed to be 2 liters of Gatorade, but it's about 1 and a bit at this point, and then I have 4 Cliff Bars. I'm not sponsored by Cliff, but they're yummy nonetheless. Okay, off we go. Over here is my vehicle of transportation. I like to call him Old Rusty. He's been there with me since the beginning, literally since grade 5. It's been in a couple car accidents. It doesn't have a bell anymore. The suspensions are a bit effed up, and yeah, it's not the most efficient and fast of bikes, but it gets the job done. So let's go. So we're on Notre Dame Street in Oldport. I just made my way down here. This is going to be the first leg of this journey. So now we go east to the east point, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Hey guys, so I think I'm around 5 kilometers in, and we're starting to get into more suburbia, but it's still kind of industrial zone. It's been a bit sketchy because there's cars on my left and just like barbed wire on my right, so I just have to like skirt the middle. But can't wait until I get into the suburbs. Then it'll be a bit more relaxed. Besides that, let's get her done. For a distance like this, honestly, at least for me, to get through it, I really have to break it up into chunks, or else I just get overwhelmed. And you know, when you hit that point in like some sort of physical activity where you're like, when is this over? But I'm just at the beginning. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. But hopefully when I reach the east point of the island, my spirits shall be raised. Oh, on a technical note, my back tire is flat. Should have checked that. But let's keep her going, I guess. Oh my god. Nice, beautiful sort of view that I'm coming up onto.
Okay, so I'm officially at the east point of the island. That's the St. Lawrence River, right in the back of me, and I'm at a park called le Parc de la Butte de l'Île, just basically French for "in the island park" or something, and it's very interesting. There's these children on, like, statue of children on logs with animal heads, anthropomorphized. They're really interesting. One over here as well. This is a good as time as any to really talk about why I'm really doing this, besides it being like a silly idea that I cooked up for viewer enjoyment. For me, it's not even about like finishing it. Like, I don't know if I can finish this. Let me see if I can get some good lighting. I don't know if I can finish this. But just the fact that I thought I could and then went for it is all that matters to me. Like, there was nervousness. I was just like, I've never done something like this. Can I bike 130 kilometers without stopping? And what's important to me is that the belief and then the headstrong sort of rationalizations as I went, and then hopefully eventually that headstrong tendency will get me to my goals. But right now I'm about, I guess, a quarter way in, and I'm sweaty. I'm a bit tired, but honestly I'm ready to go. I'm ready to bite off the next chunk of this voyage. Okay, so after what feels like probably 40 kilometers on old Rusty over here, and battling a back wheel that's completely dead, I've hit another low point. I think I just have to refuel and just sort of recollect myself. The way I see it is, it's like, no matter what goal you have, as long as you start it, that's what really matters. Doesn't matter if you finish it. But this is not an excuse to stop right here and quit. But it's definitely a low point right now. Okay. Okay, so around, I'd say 7-8 kilometers back, my wheel started like hitting the ground in uneven ways. I think it was because, since it was so flat, that the actual aperture that holds the tire sort of deformed the aperture because of all the bumps on the road. But I brought my tire pump. The problem was that there was something wrong with the hole that I was supposed to put the pump in. It would just leak the air out. But because the actual like spokes of the wheel changed because of the bouncing, I was able to fill up the tire. So for the past 7 kilometers, I've just been going strong, and it feels so much more efficient. Like, I think I'm through the rough spot, and I'm just like passing by all these nice houses, and it's a trade-off. Nicer roads, more suffering. Let us go. Okay, so we got a problem. So it went flat again, and I tried to air it up, but it keeps on losing air, and now like the tire is actually just like coming off of the thing. I think we got like it's like a completely dead tire. I don't know what to do, honestly.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So the bike has become unrideable. I've gone about 2 kilometers and it's just making this really weird clacking sound. Everybody's looking and it's getting harder and harder to ride the bike. So I've got around 3.5 kilometers left. I think I'm gonna hoof it. This is the longest 3.5 kilometers in my life. There's basically the tire is completely off, so I can't have it the metal part of the wheel underneath the tire to like rub against the concrete, because then that'll just like really destroy the bike. So I'm basically doing like farmer's carries for the past 3.5 kilometers. This is you know what? I couldn't have asked for a better experience. This is like it's like not what I intended, but it's the challenge I needed. And I would have never done it if I didn't set out that original goal and then have been headstrong enough to just go after it. But anyways, almost there. I think a kilometer left.
Prochaine station, Montreal.
Okay, so it's a day after the whole bike thing. I guess it's time for closing remarks. That's how these videos usually go. We like pick out the moral of the story, and then you get motivated, and then you go on, and then you do your thing. I will say this. Basically, there was a lot of suffering involved with this. I'm just a normal person who likes to do physical activity, and sometimes just to do these challenges that hurt, that I don't know if I'll do them, like complete them. So for me, I basically learned that even though I failed, it's not that I didn't complete it. It's not that my tire blew out, that planning could have been better. It's that I accomplished something. I did 60 kilometers of biking and like 5 kilometers of farmer road carries in 5 hours. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't set out to do 130 kilometers. So basically what I'm trying to say is that in setting a huge goal for yourself, you'll accomplish things that you would have never accomplished anyways if you hadn't had that goal in the first place. During that entire time when things were low, I always positively reframe the situation. I when start suffering, and then it doesn't get better, and you start suffering more. You just got to just find the brightness, right? Just I could have suffered more mentally if I wasn't positive about the situation. And as the process of the bike ride deteriorated, I knew that the only thing that would get me through it was being positive about reframing the situation. But maybe when I try this whole thing again, a challenge like this, something that I don't know if I'll be able to accomplish, I think I'll try to plan better and hope things just click for next time. I gotta go get my bike fixed now. Cheers.